guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be covering a few questions you guys have asked me. There were only 3 people who actually answered my question. It just shows how many people watch your video and listen to what you ask in your video. But anyways, I have 3 people who went out of their way to ask me a question and I'm going to answer them. And then I'm going to follow up on a few questions which I just randomly found on the internet that I'm going to give you on a bit about me. The first person who asked me a question was Diane Boss TV. She is such a lovely lady. She's in Nigeria. She has her own point of view about things that are happening in the world, and she kind of like news reads them, tells stories on these things that are happening every day in different areas. I think she mostly concentrates on her area where she's staying, but as you can see, I'm on her page. She does some random things. It's a lot about what's happening in her world. And she's done some cooking. She says that she is a cooking, motivations and lifestyle channel. And I really enjoy her. She's funny, humorous, also serious when it's needed. She does do some live stream, trying to support those out there who are trying to get the YouTubes going. I really enjoy watching her. She's a very loyal subscriber. I have a good laugh at some of the stuff that she comes up with in her videos. Go check her out. I will leave the link below. Her question to me was, what flavor yogurt do I like? So her answer is strawberry. Now, I'm not a yogurt fan. I'm sorry, but it's something I just seem to struggle with. I do not like yogurt. So I don't have a favorite yogurt flavor. If I did, I probably would say strawberry, but I'm not a big yogurt fan. Then my next person who answered my question was Ilona K. Ilona does a lot of hair tutorials, some cooking, and I know that she wants to expand into other areas eventually. So you can see her channel over here. Her question to me was, what is my favorite food and why? Ilona, my favorite food is lasagna. I've always loved lasagna. I just love the flavoring and the cheese, and it's always been a favorite. However, now that I'm on keto, I'm not allowed to have pasta. So lasagna has kind of like fallen away, and my new favorite is steak, egg, and I do sweet potato chips, which is really nice. So that is my new favorite, definitely steak with very soft eggs and my very crispy sweet potato chips. The reason I like this is because I've always liked a nice grilled steak, and I have to have the fat on the end. Really love my fat on my steak. Eggs are very good for you, and I can eat as many of them as I want, but I love eggs. So yeah, that's my favorite. Ilona's favorite is sushi. Guys, go check out her channel. She's also expanding and trying to grow. She is a really lovely person. So the next person who asked me a question was Jared. He is into acoustics. He has a lot of videos, and I mean over 34 videos, I think it may be more, of music covers that he's done. When I started following, he was on about 364 subscribers. He's now on 655. He's doing really well. He is into acoustics, so he does a lot of covers where you will see him playing guitar, and he does a really nice job of it. If you guys are into that kind of thing, I would definitely suggest going and checking him out. And his question to me was, who is my favorite Aussie artist? Okay, so this is a little soon to ask because I haven't really been here that long. I did go and see Cold Chisel live, and I did find a few of their songs to be quite enjoyable. However, I'm not sure if they would be my favorite. I haven't heard enough of the Aussie bands or artists to really say who is my favorite, but one that definitely stands out for one reason, and that is Tones and I. Dance Monkey, I absolutely love that song. From the time it started, I was like, this is a crap song. I mean, really? I mean, who listens to this rubbish? And it grew on me. Every day taking the kids to school, it just so happened to be on the radio, and every day I listened, I got more and more fond of it. So Tones and I, Dance Monkey is my favorite song. However, I don't really have a favorite artist at this stage. I would have to look at that maybe further down the line. But if I had to say worldwide who my favorite artist is, Even that is difficult. But I like any music that I can dance to and I can sing along with in the car. That would make a song for me. I like a very different range of music. If I had to mention a few that I really like, I would have to say Maroon 5 is one of my favorites. And Michael Bublé, I really like his music. His favorites, I had to write these down because I don't know them. Okay. His favorites are Jimmy Barnes, John Stevens, Bernard Fanning, and Ian Moss. So guys, because we've got quite a lot of time on our hands here and I only had a short little question there from you guys, I thought I would add a few of my own in. So let's get to a few of those. Where is my dream vacation? My dream vacation has always been to Italy. I don't know why, it's just somewhere I've always been fascinated with. And also Rio de Janeiro, but it has to be during their festival. I have been told it's very dirty there, but there are certain areas that aren't so dirty. I just really want to be there during the carnival. What novels do I read? So I have been very hectically into the whole vampire thing at one stage. I was reading anything that had vampires in it. So yeah, definitely vampires, and I do like fantasy a lot. What TV series am I watching right now? Don't laugh guys, I'm watching Nailed It. So there's a new season, season 4 of Nailed It on Netflix. I'm busy watching that currently, as well as The Good Place, which also has quite a few seasons in it. The Good Place is sort of getting there, I'm not really that into it just yet, but Nailed It, I just love to watch what these people come up with in their baking. So that is what I'm watching currently. Do I miss anyone or anything right now? Yes, definitely. I miss my friends. I've got some friends that I made in South Africa. Just before I left, we actually became a lot closer. That is Trish and Marisha. I miss them dearly. And I really, really miss my daughter who stayed behind when we left. But we do keep in touch via FaceTime. Family, I miss my mom, I miss my dad, my sister, my brothers, yeah, everyone in South Africa I miss terribly. The hardest thing for us to do was to move here without our family, but we had to think of our 2 little kids, and unfortunately we didn't see the country going in the right direction for our kids to stay there. So yes, I do miss plenty of people in South Africa. I know my mom and dad are planning a visit to us, which is awesome news, in December. So we're looking forward to that. We just hope everything clears with this virus that's going on. So that's going to be something to look forward to. Beer or wine? Neither. I'm not a big drinker. I would rather just have something. Okay, at the moment, being on keto, it's a lot different. But in my days of drinking, I used to do your Southern Comfort and lemonade. But if I had to choose between beer and wine, definitely neither. Beer has never been a favorite of mine. I cannot stand it. Wine, I don't mind your muscadels and your more sweeter reds, but I'm definitely not a big fan of wine. I'd rather take champagne any day. Maybe mix that with a bit of orange juice, and that's also great. Do you have a stalker? Not that I'm aware of. I don't think so. Who would want to stalk me? Can you fart in public? Definitely not. I mean, why on earth would I want to do that? Are you always impatient? Definitely. My poor husband, I don't know how he deals with me. I am the most impatient person. If I want something done, I want it done now. I cannot wait. Otherwise, I'll just do it myself. Do you cry in sad movies? Oh yes, definitely cry in sad movies. Would you marry a celebrity? No. Too much work. Do you dance or sing in the car? I definitely sing in the car. I would probably say dancing, but I mean, you're limited to what you can do in the car, so maybe moving from side to side. Ever stolen a street sign before? I actually think in my primary years, the guy next door, the 2 guys in my street and I may have stolen a stop sign. But it was already laying on the floor, we were just removing it for them. We were actually doing them a favor. All the places you have piercings on your body. Okay. My ears have 1 hole in each ear, and I do have a belly ring, but I don't really show off the belly ring much. Do you always smile for the camera when taking pictures? No, because I always look like I've got these funny little eyes and I get all squint. You know when you smile, you're like, see? No. What did you dress up for Halloween when you were a kid? A kid. I don't even remember what I dressed up as a kid. But I know in my later years, I did dress up as, I wore a cat suit. I don't even think I have a picture to put up here for you guys. If I find one, I will, but I don't even think I have a photo of it. And Morticia Addams was one I did dress up as well. And a devil. I think I've got a photo of that one. That one I can put up here. But those are not my younger years. Younger years, I actually don't know. I don't even recall any dress-ups. I would have to ask my mom. Well guys, I think that's pretty much it. My favorite color is blue. I love being around family and friends. I like to keep busy. I hate a dirty house. And I'm very impatient. And I think that pretty much sums me up. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't really the greatest, but if you did, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!